What, you was gonna let them run a train on you?
No. You overreacting as usual, Diamond.
Oh, I'm overreacting? No, you tripping. How am I supposed to watch you when you keep trying to lead the club all the time?
Watch me? Wait a minute, now you supposed to be watching me? Who told you to watch me? Was it my mama? Huh?
Yeah. She told me to make sure you stay out of trouble here. And I told her I would.
I actually have the text message of Malik Ernest inviting me to his birthday party.
May I see it, please?
This is the live text messages. You could scroll. Everything is there.
Oh, Mr. Ernest.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your defense to this case is that, I'm reading your answer, that she wants to throw you a memorable birthday.
Correct.
She says in her complaint you ran into some banking trouble. She was with you. You needed money to pay the venue, and she advanced you the money. And you say that that's not true.
That is not true.
Okay. On May 10th, 2 days after she withdrew the money and gave it to pay for the venue, she says to you, "Hey, did you figure out any banking stuff yet?" And you reply, "Yes, I'm waiting on a call for them to tell me why my account is suspended and what I need to do to get it taken care of. I'm hoping to have it resolved this week," and you paid ASAP.
No, Your Honor, I don't know where that came from.
And Your Honor, I also have an audio message
Wait
of
just
him
a second.
stating-
You don't know where that came from. It came from you, Malik Ernest. I see a picture over here.
That's correct. That's me.
Yeah, so that comes from you.
No, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Your Honor, if you could
Not
call
me
the
having
number.
to make an emergency trip to LA tomorrow to go back to that damn bank. I am AO-RIP. I don't know what that means. That's my update for today.
If you click the circle on the top, you could see the phone number and either call it or confirm
If
the
you
number.
could call,
Oh.
his phone will ring.
Where? Show me.
Unless he has it turned off.
My phone is
Got it.
on, and I'm sure it'll ring because that is my number.
Yes,
And it'll
correct.
call it.
But where do those text messages come from?
From your phone number, sir.
Sir. Right.
What's happening?
It's calling.
Oh, yeah. That's your number. Okay. How much did you give him for the party? Shame on you, Mr. Ernest.
For
you
what,
have,
Your Honor?
you have family. They probably watch. You're a big fibber. You say, "I'm going to try to figure out what happened to my bank."
Your Honor,
And I'll
what does my
get back to
personal
you.
financial status
Get
have to
back
do
to
with
you
her giving me money?
ASAP. No, that's what you said to her.
Giving me money.
That's what you said to her.
What does my personal financial status have to do with her choosing to give me money for a party that she wanted to throw me?
Didn't you understand what I said to you? I read to you what you wrote to her. She says that she went to the bank. You tried to cash a check or get money out to pay the venue. They suspended your account. That's what she wrote in her complaint.
While she was in the car with
Don't
me.
speak. For some reason, they suspended your account. She took money out, gave it to you. Your answer says that she wanted to make you a big bash for your birthday. Your answer to her 2 days after the party was, "Yes, I'm waiting on a call for them to tell me why my account is suspended and what I need to do to get it taken care of. I'm hoping to have it all resolved this week," and you paid ASAP. And the reason they didn't give you the money was because you had just a couple of bucks more than what you were asking for. You had $4,532. That was the reason I asked you what was in your bank account. Do you understand?
I understand, but...
Very good. I don't believe a word you're saying, Mr. Ernest.
I try to be. We just met, but for a while we went to school together in elementary,
Gotcha.
and we got back together. We met each other 30 years later.
Right.
And I was at work. I was
Right.
with the guys. I was supposed to Well, I tried to beat her back to the job. I was playing pool with my friends, and I miscued, and I was late, and she ended up leaving.
Okay. What evidence do you have that he's, you know, that was a mix-up? What evidence do you have that he's cheating on you or that he's actually watching a lot of porn?
Well, when I get his phone and I look at his phone, Derek, let me see your phone. He gives it to me. And I hit the web history or search, and it shows last 7 days. You go in that, it's all these other races of porn.
Hang on.
And none of them look like me. And if that's your pleasure, why are you with me?
So you're saying he's watching porn with white women in it?
Yeah.
And you think if you're watching porn with white women in it, you like
cherry,
white women?
You like cherry, you don't want brownies, right?
Okay. Mr. Harrow, can you respond to that allegation that you watch a lot of porn and of women of different ethnicities?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I watch porn, period. And I told her that when we met.
Black women you've met have been uptight. What do you mean by that?
Going toward a more militant attitude about their own identity. And in many ways are way ahead of the black man. Because, I don't know why, but in many ways are replacing the black man. There's a whole, almost an unfeminine aspect of the black militant woman.
Do you find that some black women you've known, out of your personal experience, blame the black man for what happened to them in slavery, even today?
Of course. You know, if the black man, regardless of the causes, failed to protect her, left her in a position where she had to sell herself or bargain with her body and so on. Yes, you know, she had there's a resentment about that, but it's very complex now. You see, I think in another generation you'll get a whole crop uptight about their position in society. There are many. Because I'm generalizing now, many are overreacting against Aunt Jemima, the Aunt Jemima image, the submissive Mother Earth type, unselfish, all-giving, especially all-giving to the white man, sexually and in the kitchen and every other way. And the myth of the black matriarch is really a myth, because she is not. It wasn't her choice. Many black women, I'm sure, once they found this job had a certain social and political dignity to it, relished it and wielded the rolling pen, you know, like any minority group mama would do. She would always have preferred the black male to have run the house, to have saved her from white rapists, white slave owners, you know.
Do you know what Jim means by the uptightness of black women?
Oh, yes.
You've been in the theater.
Well, I've felt it. I've sensed it with almost every black woman that we know. But there's always hostility behind it. I can understand it intellectually. Thank God I didn't have to go through the process that made it occur. I happen to think it's a good thing that they're showing hostility. I think it's the only thing.
Officers that are so far above the law, that are so entitled, that are such losers and cowards, and that they victimize and harass children. And these are the people that you keep in charge to protect the community. What community they protecting? Tell me, because they've never protected the black community. They've never protected any minority community. Again, there ain't no good police. And the moment that minorities get sick and tired of y'all harassing and oppressing us and stop focusing on helping Joe Biden and the rest of the cowards with gun control and really pursue and train with our gun rights and really start to really get into being a community, all that shit gonna stop, man. I don't care how many of us die. I don't care if I die, but all that shit gonna stop. And you coming real close. Y'all cops is coming real close, but maybe that's...
Oh, First and foremost, we are used to stay outside. The cause of it, some of the structures, there are like this one. It end up.
It's the fact that he was really fired. He was really in there raping students.
I'm just a man who's poor. Each day I learn some more that I am living in the struggle. Bills are coming up this week and I have no money cause I just spent it all last week. The struggle. My friends just asked me, let's go out today. Said sorry I can't, I got collectors my way. Growing up is fucking tough. I've just about had enough. Welcome to the life of the struggle. Struggles, the struggles. Oh yeah.
You out here sucking grown dick.
This is a red line train to Howard.
Fuck you talking about, bitch? Talking about you gonna throw your age out there? What the fuck if y'all was 11? Y'all get y'all ass smoked, killed, raped. Get y'all ass raped, killed, whatever. My shit put me out there. They put me out there what? Cause I said I'm fucking bitches your age and older than my age. I put myself out there. How the fuck did you put me out there?
Grand and State is next.
You don't know none of the bitches I'm fucking, so how is rape?
Open on the right at Grand and State.
Get your surviving R. Kelly looking ass out here. Look goofy ass. I hate y'all type of little ass 911 asshole. Y'all out here fucking with grown niggas, but so the niggas treat y'all as y'all wanna call the police. Surviving R. Kelly ass bitch. Y'all the reason why he locked up now. Little hoes like this. The reason why R. Kelly locked up. The money stopped coming in. Fuck out of here.
More women own homeowners than it is men.
And you think that's something to be proud of?
But what I'm saying
No,
is...
no, answer me. Is that something to be proud of? Explain to me why.
Because
I think
if that woman has kids, guess who gets that house? Guess who gets it?
Do you know what a homeowner is?
They're. Yes, I do know what a homeowner is.
Okay,
Someone that owns their home, that's not paying the bank, that's not like outright.
There's more women buying homes.
Okay.
Meaning they're taking out 30-year loans.
Oh my God, you always got to get technical.
But if you look up the statistics,
no man is buying a home by himself. No man is buying his home by himself.
I'm gonna talk to you because you got common sense.
He's getting a woman.
Listen, single men typically don't buy homes, right? Mm-hmm. Men buy homes when they get a family, right? Meaning that they're married. So if you look up the stats, yes, more single women are buying homes than men because single men don't buy homes. It's actually sad because all that shows is women can't cooperate enough with a man to even be able to buy a home as a family, that they have to go out, acquire massive amounts of debt to buy the house by themselves. Not only are they buying the houses by themselves, Black women are getting evicted more than anybody in the country. If you look up the eviction rates, Black women are the most evicted people in the U.S. So yeah, you're buying these homes, but you can't even afford to pay them off. Why? Because you don't have that income that you saying that you need. You don't think so?
No, I think that a lot of
that's
women...
a fact. We can look it up right now. That's a fact. Black women are the most evicted in the U.S.
I think that's like
that's not even
8.
a shot at Black women.
I
right?
think that's like
are you talking about homeowners though?
Yeah,
homeowners,
like,
Section 8, apartments, whatever you want to look at.
You got to take out the Section 8, taking all of that shit.
Black women have the most debt out of everybody. Why? Because they're the most enrolled in college. They're the most getting those student loans, and they're the most going in debt. So they're actually the ones who need a partner the most, but are using these degrees to say they don't go out in the world buying houses by themselves.
We're not saying that we don't need one.
They're losing,
but we're not saying we
just
don't need
to say
one.
we bought it. I think that's sad.
We're not saying that we don't need one.
Okay,
that's the thing, and that's where the disconnect is at. Just because we're educated and we are able to buy our own homes and we're able to do these things for ourselves, that does not say that. That does not automatically say we don't want or need a man. Y'all assume that. y'all are insecure and you assume that that's what it is, but that's not what most women, that's not what we want.
Okay, how is buying a home, going into debt, losing the home, helping your family? That's actually hindering your kids even more.
He said losing the home. Okay.
Would you not agree? Would you rather buy a home with your husband or would you rather buy a home alone?
I mean, of course I'd rather buy a home with my husband.
Okay, so do you see women buying homes alone as a positive, or are you looking like, damn, why are all these women buying homes by themselves? Why are they not buying homes as a family? Because that's what homes were made for. They were made for families. They weren't made for single people. So you as a single person buying a home alone, that's a red flag. It's not like you buying it to flip it in real estate.
Or
you
to
buying this house to live
Airbnb.
in.
I know 2 women that do Airbnb right now.
You know 2?
Yep.
How many women is in the world?
I'm just
That's
saying.
not even a
I just know
percent.
2. I know 2 right now. Oh, you know what? I know 3 actually. Personally.
There's 8 billion people in
But
the
just
world.
saying, just to me,
More than
myself,
half are women.
But that's just
not
me,
even
myself.
a point of a percentage. Let's just be realistic.
Oh my
The
God.
average,
I know
the average person is buying a house to live in. And this generation isn't even paying off these houses for real. The average woman makes $37,000. The average black woman is like the least paid out of every race. So you buying a home alone, you already in the red. In California, the average house is what? I know you know. We talk offline all the time. What's the average home rate right now?
Like 400.
Yeah.
They made me sign paperwork, they didn't want it to go public. Since probably around COVID, they wanted to silence me. Ever since my mother really told me the truth, I feel like it should be public. I need to just get this off my chest. I want to give thanks to you too, man. James Todd Smith. That's what I know him as. Father, great man. But many of you probably know him as LL Cool J. Blocked me from all social medias. I tried to take trips to see him. Him, his beautiful wife, siblings, brothers and sisters. I never knew why I wanted to make music, why I wanted to be an actor, why I wanted to be these things. Turns out my father is LL Cool J. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. He'll send me money every now and then, probably $200 a month. But it ain't about the money. Bless me with the charm, the ladies, charisma. I really didn't want to take it here and have the blogs blow it up or nothing like that. Since he blocked my number, I haven't heard much from him. I feel like this how I'll be able to reach out to him. That's my truths. Let me know, Dad.
Some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news, cause that's my wife. And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her. Now, if this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up. I'm telling you now, don't let the devil fool you. Cause I ain't the one
When
to
your
play
mother
with.
doesn't know that you're the real problem.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby, you okay?
Yes.
All right, be safe.
My name is Adrian the Barber. I've been doing the man weaves for about 3 years now, and I've been cutting hair for a total of 10 years. So the first step that we're going to do all the time is we're going to draw his hairline. This is the most important part because once you put the glue and the hair down, you really can't move it. I'm just going to go and I'm going to cut his hair down. We're going to give ourselves a clean foundation. We're going to clean the scalp with alcohol. So that way, when we go and we lay the glue down, it's going down on a perfect surface where it's really going to last the longest. The scalp protectant goes on after that. And then I use my Ghost Bond lace wig adhesive. So I use hair glue. I lay that the rack down and I just blow dried it. There's really not any special tools. Most of the stuff that we're using is stuff that's already being used in the barbershop when it comes to our clippers, our shears, things like that. In the barbershop, the things that we're really bringing in that are new to us as barbers is like the adhesives, the scalp protectants, the things like that, the hair that we're using. You see that stuff a lot more in like a salon than you would a barbershop.
And now I want to go in using, 3 of my products, my color card, using my own color, and using my cordless compressor that I designed from scratch, and we're basically adding color. We're giving the client a more richer, a more fuller look. When using any enhancements or any additives, I just basically consider this as an added service. This is how you give the client a different level of confidence. You give it some pop, some fluff, some flash, this modern day look. My pencil is basically served as a concealer. Think of how women do their eyebrows. They'll basically shape their eyebrows or get them waxed, and then they'll add any additives or color to tint the eyebrow, make it darker. So I'm basically just manipulating things that I see in other industries, adding them to my current day service, and it's just giving the client an extra pop, extra flair, and a nice crispy, clean look.
When men want to get rid of you, or they're no longer feeling you, or they're now interested in another woman and you've run your course, what we could do in a lot of situations is we could operate out of our divine masculine energy, and we could inform you of how we feel, be transparent, let you know we're going in a different direction, and leave it at that, right? The problem with that is a lot of men know that when you do things on a true masculine level, it actually makes you more attractive. Not only that, it actually makes it harder to get rid of said woman, because when you do things in a very respectful masculine way, she just becomes more attracted to you. And now this woman is wondering why this is happening when she felt like things were fine, but now he wants to go a separate way, and he's being truthful and respectful about it. She still wants to be with you. Men know that. So instead, what you ladies have experienced is, what we will do in instances is we will opt to gaslight you, start an argument, or project insecurities on you. Now, why is this happening? This is happening because he's expecting you to do what he's not man enough to do, which is break up with you on a respectful ground. But he's not going to do that. Instead, he's going to gaslight, project insecurities, and start an argument so that you get upset with him. You deem him now an asshole or a jerk. You end up ghosting him. Now what did you do? You have now done exactly what he wanted you to do, because he didn't have the strength to do it. And now he doesn't have to worry about breaking up with you because he got you to break up with him. And now that you deem him an asshole or a jerk, he knows he doesn't have to worry about you coming back or spinning the block, as if he would have had to worry about you lingering there if he would have actually done it the right way. So, if any of you ladies are going through this situation or wondering why that dynamic always happens to you, it happens out of sheer insecurity. Because a lot of times men, we don't handle things on a masculine level, and we take the bitch ass.
We attempted to reach the mayor several times, but our calls and our visits to her house, bitch wasn't there. I don't know who the fuck she was. I forgot my lie.
We're not gonna touch it. I think you came here for me.
We applying pressure around this motherfucker. Bitch definitely gonna get sweated around this motherfucker. Yeah, bitch, you came to a circle full of pimps. Bitch, you finna get it too, ho. Oh, the bitch made it through. She made it through. She broke through the barrier. Hold on, ho. There's some pressure being applied around here. It's some real pimping though, bitch. Oh, the hoe act like she ain't never been called a bitch before, huh?
Man, we ain't worried about all that. If you come fuck with me, you ain't gotta worry about gas. We got you already. You know what I'm saying? I got a long tank. What's happening? She don't need me to breathe. I'm still the one, baby.